Hey everybody! Today I'm going to try to tackle a Wonder Woman by Jim Lee and see how it's going to look in my style. So these are fun to do. I really enjoy the experiments of translating one style into another. And this is going to be a good one for that. So start off with this figure. This is what I like about the approach of the cylinders and circles and stuff is if you just sort of make them, a good shape, you sort of just add things to it. You get the sense of the movement, the sense of the figure. What I really like Jim Lee's artwork. I think it's got it's a great style, but what he's lacking, I feel like, is the figure construction um, and facial construction. This his anatomy is not. I don't think it's that great, but his style is great. You can see here, I'm using my traditional style at my that I showed in how to draw the female figure made easy, and it works every time. And this is a good example of showing you how this can be applied here. That chest, see that the circle here, this curve, that's so important. Getting that down, the breastbone, kind of what you're really drawing there. It's great, and the rib cage is here. That's. And that's what the circle, and then you may have a little bit of muscle then pops out of the back muscles, a little bit of that. See, but see how once this circle is drawn, you just almost just add the extras. They're all, how little work I really did once I did the circle correctly, or the oval. Legs coming out here. Get some power, get some lean to the legs. The legs are kind of like, they're kind of like this. My gesture drawing tutorials is a good one for just to kind of learn about the curves of the body, the curves of a shape, the curves of a leg. They're so important to getting things right like that. Okay, let's see. Everything kind of flows into everything else once you get it right. He did the old hide his feet behind the rock thing, and I use that too. It's a good technique. And I don't draw that foot, the Liefeld rock hide thing. It's like, cool. Yeah, there it goes. Draw it. No, not draw it. I should draw it though, because this is a tutorial. Hang on a second. Can't be cheating on my own tutorial drawing. Let's see. Not right. I'm not gonna cheat. Even though I'm duplicating his work. I gotta really show people how to do it right. God darn it. I still got to do a tutorial on feet. Feet are really actually tough. They're really tough. The best way to understand them though is they're kind of short-fingered hands. It's really weird when you study feet, but and they're tricky because you think you gotta put something more to them, and really in the end you just sort of make them almost like a little simple shape out of it. It's not really overcomplicating it is the problem with feet. It's just weird. You got to get a feel for them. Give her a little bit of heel. Okay, how's this figure looking? Does it look good, dynamic, strong? Let's see. Trying to get that feel, because when I'm copying someone else's work, sometimes I forget to redraw it in my own style. Like really, I gotta get a feel for it. When you're drawing these drawings, you put your feeling into it. Okay. All right. I feel like I need to even put it out a little farther. Put this leg out a little farther. Well, actually, maybe he did too. See, I'm losing a little bit of something because I want that stance to be wide. Let me see if I take this out a little bit. So I have to redraw the whole thing here. I don't want her to be too wide stance, though. Then it's not graceful and beautiful and pretty anymore. She's a beautiful woman, so maybe I won't do too much with that. Get that waist in there. It's important. Get the shoulder muscles. Nice shoulder muscles are pretty sexy on a woman, really. This is a difficult view to draw the face, so I'm going to have a hard time. But it's always a difficult shot, difficult angle to get right. Rough it in, though, and we'll see what I can do. I think I need to give her more room for the head, though, because I'll be doing more hair. Well, let me just move her down, and it's fine. I can. All right. How's that looking? I'm going to draw kind of that traditional Wonder Woman kind of, maybe a little flip hair kind of. That'd be kind of fun, I think. Let's see how it goes. All right. There's the chest and then the boobs, yeah. I want to do the uniboob. I'm going to give her actual boobs, actual female. I think she needs actually to be a little. I'm trying to fit it in the page. But I want her to be tall looking. Okay, what kind of boots she's gonna have on here? Okay, now that I have my rough-in, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know, let me see. Can I get any more feel into this motion? A little more hippie, I don't know. I want some curve. I want that hourglass thing going here. Make sure she's really puffing her chest up too. Like she's Superman, but she's Superwoman. I think someone was saying the other day, Wonder Woman's just, the problem with Wonder Woman, she's not that hot. And I think you can make her hot if you draw her right, but okay. Okay, I got what I think is a pretty decent. Let me move in for the work on the construction of the face in the rough, so I can have something more to go on here. Give her nice cheekbones. From this angle, you're going to have the, it's almost going to look straight across the jaw. Get this neck muscle coming in here. Again, good, strong, strong muscles, but not masculine, feminine still. Healthy. What you're looking for is health. Okay, let me see what this costume looks like exactly. Got a little like pointed eagle. And it kind of goes into a star-like thing. And another star-like thing. And up and over, okay. Sort of like that. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, and what happens to the chest? Nothing but a kind of a mesh thing. You got a band here. Whoops. Whoops. That's going to be metallic. Of course, this got this here. Now, what's her waist look like? Just a simple thing like this. I think this is the new 52 stuff. So that's what I'm drawing. And how many stars? Just 2 stars on each side. Well, that helps. You can see he was probably redesigning this going, I'm not drawing a bunch of stars. It's going to be 2 stars. Yeah, Jim Lee got in the business about the same time I did, a little bit before I did, the same editor, Carl Potts. And he worked, I think he started on Alpha Flight for Carl. And then he went to, I believe, The Punisher, which he did some really good work on The Punisher. And then X-Men. And then his Image stuff with Wildcats. And then DC, where he ended up. So I started on Carl Potts' Shadow Masters is the first thing I drew. Strange Tales and Shadow Masters for Carl. Okay, what's that looking like? Not bad, not bad. She looks a little short though still. I know these legs are really long, but I don't know. The legs almost look too short or something down here. Can I add a little bit of length to her? Yeah, it's cool. Good enough. Again, when you're drawing stuff, sometimes you got to realize it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just got to look good. But I think it's the main thing I don't like about this particular figure is the neck. The neck is where he kind of went off course. Everything else looks pretty good though. The arm angle is fantastic. Looks good. Looks nice and strong. All right. Let's take this thing and make it opacity. Bring it way, 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 way down. And I'm going to zoom in now, do some details. I already created a layer for that. That's good. All right, let me see if I can bring this in a little bit more too, just so I can see how he draws it and I draw it. Well, I can't really, I gotta get in closer so I can't see it quite, but because I really want to just draw it the way I want to draw it anyways. I'm not going to copy his drawing. Okay. I don't know how many of you have seen the draw the female head tutorial I just did, but that's a good one. You can see me do the eyes here the way I would do them there. Get those eyelids in here. That's one thing I don't like about his face is he draws these eyes like they're like beady and there's no whites the eyes half the time. I don't understand that, especially if the girl like Wonder Woman. I mean, she's got big blue eyes. You want to give her big blue eyes. That's a selling point. Okay, nice cheekbones, I think. She's an Amazon exotic kind of girl. Kind of a hero's jaw, even though she's a female. What does her headdress look like on this one? Just a star. It's kind of origami with a red star there. All right, well, that's the way he drew it. We're drawing it that way. I'll change in the colors or something. Okay, some hair. I'm going to make this nice and I'm not sure what kind of eyes he put on here. Let's just put some something like that. That's kind of cool. All right, ears, wrapping around right there. It's kind of looking at an upshot, so you want to make sure that you're kind of, I want that to be a little bit lower on the face. Okay. Neck muscles, drawing those muscles. Even thin girls, you really see these neck muscles coming in big time. Okay. What's going on here? Am I getting something going over? Why can't I see it? I think this might be a coming over it. Hang on a second, I gotta move her back because, oh, I'm drawing, that's what's going on. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Duh. Okay, take this baby out of here. I'm gonna cut it, paste it in place, move it back where it should be. That was the problem because I have a layer mask on this other layer here. So when I was moving it in, I forgot to go back to the other layer. Okay, let's lock this layer so I don't get on it again. Let's see this layer, where is it? Here it is, okay. We're gonna make that the blue layer. And move that baby up there. Make that rough. Okay. How's that looking now? Not bad. Okay, this is I kind of like this idea, like kind of a loop-de-loop. So I don't know, it reminds me of Wonder Woman for some reason. I think she kind of had that in the beginnings and stuff. Kind of got a retro, almost 60s flair when you do that. Go-go kind of person, girl, whatever they call it. Okay. We'll put like the hair popping out of the back. Just got, I want to have a good set of hair, but just not that really long stuff. Okay, my resolution is not very high on this. I wonder if I can change my resolution real quick here. See what I got here. No, it's 150. Maybe I'll make it 200. Might help me a little bit, so it doesn't look pixelated at all when I move in. Okay, let's just do this guy. Okay. Like that. I think this goes like this probably, or I'll just make it do that. Moving in, swooping around. I would turn my paper normally, but I'm just gonna switch my position here to get that angle right. Okay, there's that looks pretty good. Give her some muscle there. All right, move in here, kind of indicate a little bit of that stomach muscle there, although I probably don't want that. I really want to puff up this chest though. Really give her good high, proud and strong. She's an American icon. She's really pretty much the female equivalent of Superman. Wonder Woman. Okay. Yeah, I don't think any guys watched Wonder Woman back in the 70s for the story. You were there as a young man for one reason only. One reason only were you there. Well, two reasons really. Let's see. right, stars. Okay. Now he's got some kind of like mesh on his. Yeah, I don't feel like drawing that right now. I don't know if I need it. Maybe I'll do it in the color stage if I'm going to do the color on this. I think I'm going to do a color on this. What's his band look like? He's got a couple little things in it. This is what I like about his work. He's got good ink work. Like it's got nice, good variation of line. It's got style. Check out my video on hands. It's important to understand the curvature of knuckles. Hands, remember, they're not squares. They're more like round things. Muscles, but not too much muscle. Or actually, you could, Art Adams will do that sometimes, make a girl look big and heavy, and or even Adam Hughes will do it. But he pulls it off. But you got to be really careful when you do that. When you make the girls muscular, it's such a subtle thing to keeping it not look, unpleasant and masculine. He still keeps them really feminine. So you can do that, but you got to be careful. You can make them more masculine, but you got to be careful. Oops, this is too far up. Or too far back here. You need to see that risk. Even higher. Okay. Let's see. And the bands look like, I think just regular bands, I guess. This is, low resolution. Can't really see all that stuff, but it doesn't really matter. That's not important. Shiny stuff. Hey, look at my how to paint metallic stuff. See, it's a funny thing. When I put out those tutorials, everything is designed to give you the information that you need. They're all important because they all give you the information that you need to complete an illustration. So when you see me draw something, you're like, I'm using all those techniques, all the things that I taught in those tutorials. So learn the basics, learn them well. Okay, we got to get this thing out of the way now. Hang on a second. Move tool. Excuse me. Just put you over here for the moment. It's okay, because I think I'm kind of done with his drawing. Anyways, I'm done with it. Okay. Okay, she's the legs don't look that long, but they're really pretty thin and skinny. Wait, what's a bootlet? I guess some kind of thing like that. Okay, it's kind of cool. I think that's part of the redesign. Not bad, Jim Lee. Kind of like it. Okay, let's start up here. Hips comes around. She actually gave her real female hips, Well, like it's a little female, plain female hips, but I like to have a little bit of gap there in the middle, just for to look more female. Okay. I hope when I flip this thing, it's not a disaster. That's a long leg. Boy, oh boy, that might be too long. I don't know. Yeah, that is cool. Cool design. A little bit of leather bend there. Imagine they are leather boots. Hopefully the leather boots, not latex. That'd be too darn hot. Okay. All right, she's looking all right. Let's get rid of the rough under part. And there it is. There's a redraw. Now I think I'm still going to color it. Let me get some hairline in here a little bit. Oh, I want to flip it and see if it's any big disastrous mistakes here. Let's see, rotate, horizontal. You know, it's not bad. Let's see, but I think that face is a little bit too far forward. But the body looks good. The legs don't look too thin. All right, let's try just taking this head and moving it back a little bit. I got my selection tool, my move tool. I mean, I use my selection tool now. I got my move tool. Yeah, it's better. Just a little bit. Just need a little something. She's still looking to the side. It just didn't seem, you know, it's so subtle. These things are so, you know, mild. You just got to get a feel for it. Okay. She's got a little bit much of a jaw, but I kind of like that. Like she's got a little bit of smugness, attitude, maybe. Kind of, hey. I mean, she is Wonder Woman, so. Okay. Let's get this hair right here. Going way up into this kind of widow's peak, so to speak. Now I could just do this as a, you know, block it in and stuff. But I don't know if I want to. I wonder if this eye's a little bit, needs to be moved over just a tad now that I'm looking at it. Let's see how that looks. Deselect. Yeah, it's cool. That's fine. Let me see what I am going on time here. Let's see the time. Give me a time here. How long have I been going? All right, doesn't matter. I'm just going to color her. Well, it's tempting to want to color this really, really well. I think I might just do that. So let me go in here with the blue. Just a figure, I think I can do that pretty quick. This is the boring part, so sorry about this, but I'm gonna just go trace around this figure. I like to use a hard brush. And I have built an action, which I will show you. An action is just a recorded series of steps. So you get, instead of doing the same thing, sort of like 3 or 4 steps, you just record yourself doing it, and then you just apply it, and it does it all those 3 steps instantly, which is cool. So I don't have to be perfect here. I know I'm a perfectionist and I can't help it, but this is a tutorial and I'm gonna have it all day. You guys don't have it all day to wait around. It's like, come on already, Dan. As a matter of fact, I might just split or cut this a bit out of the video. So if you suddenly see a jump, that's because I'm just going to cut it. If suddenly it's all colored. I'll just let that be. Okay, I traced everything out. And now I'm going to show you something. This is actions. I'm going to put this thing in here. So actions. I created this action, and what it does is I recorded. You basically you have your controls down here, and you can record yourself creating this. So I select my area here, and then what it'll do when I hit this action, it'll expand it a few pixels, and then fill it, and then kill the selection. All I have to do is go down here and push the play button. So what it did is it expanded that selection, filled it, and then deselected it. So that's how I do my fills. Okay. I might just continue to color here on this side. Some of the hair here. All right, I'm going to do I think I'm going to just try a really quick coloring job here. I'm going to lock this layer, go over to your layers palette over here, that little square thing. You lock it, then now it's locked here. Now anything I do underneath it won't hurt it. Now another thing I'm going to do is just to Command U, it brings up, you can't see this, but it brings up my saturation, and I'm just going to, just so it's not so blue. Or not so intensely blue. Okay. So, time for a quick coloring job on this lady. Let's start with the flesh tones. Bring my you can't see the brushes, but all right. So this will be just a quickie job, folks. I'm going to switch to some reds. Warm up the cheek areas, nose. In other words, you're kind of giving her blush. Warm up some of these flesh areas with some reds. Give her some, now I'm going to bring in some yellows. Okay, and let's see now. We're going to go with a, oops, I got a weird brush there. Just some red. Wait a minute, it kind of brings it all the way over. some blue. Some black or dark gray. Some white here. Okay. Get that reflection nice and bright. I'm just going to use this a little bit to give a little more shine to it. Let's see actually how he's did it. Yeah, they put some shine in there. But I'm going to use a little bit of blue. So yeah, I'm using my finger now on the Option key. Once I got some colors down, and I'm going to take from other parts of the illustration to get this thing done. Give her some shine. So I'm using the complementary colors, like, when you have a warm cool. If you have a warm light on something, what you get is a cool shadow. Let me zoom in on the face just a little too. Put a little bit of work into the face here. Smaller brush. All right. Don't want to give her a 5 o'clock shadow. That's not good. Okay. Okay, she look window. I'll make this red, I guess. I don't know what else to call her to make it. She's a Russian. Wonder Woman. Let's get this really black areas here. Pop that out. Okay. When you're doing hair, black hair, you don't want it too shiny. You want to make it just a little under, just a grayness, so it doesn't look shiny, but not too shiny. Okay. There. See, that's the thing about this, is that neck is jacked, man. Just not flowing from the body into the head. But This is pretty accurate, I think. Give me some warm color here. Give it a little cool shadows. Okay, I'm gonna give you some. Let's see, what does he do? What did he do? How did he color there? Well, they did do some, make this some sort of metallic shine. So I can do, that's good, because I wanted it to do that. That allows me to do some real chest, rib cage sort of it. Rib cage thrusting forward. Let's see. Give me a little bit more here. Oops, don't want that. Everybody always talks about brushes. Like, you have a set of brushes? What kind of brushes do you use? I use the traditional brushes. I just use whatever, this soft one, hard one. That's it. That's all I need. Don't need anything fancy. If I want to add texture, I can just go in there and add texture later. The main thing is the drawing. You don't focus on the finger, or you'll miss all that heavenly glory, as Bruce Lee said. Don't focus on the technique as much as you focus on the feel of the whole thing, the construction of the figure, the attitude, the expression. I'm going to give this a little bit of rim lighting here. That's kind of cool. Just to give that a little bit of dimension. Okay. Yeah, not everything's drawn here perfectly, so I don't have time for that, but I should just bring a bigger brush and kind of just softly go in here. You never do stars on your costume, because they are a pain in the butt, because you got to get in here and color everything, and it's like, that's why he only made 2 stars, because he's like, shit. Simplistic costumes are good, but you want something interesting too. Let's see, is it just a silver band? Yeah. I think I'll make this, the blue's probably metallic as well. Well, it's kind of dark. How do you make it dark? Just keep it metallic. Carry it through. I don't like that drawing right there. That hand looks like shit. Want her hand going right into the, sort of digging the knuckles into the side of her. That's stronger. A black there. Okay. All right. I don't want to screw around too much with it. Okay, this is my color. Oh, oh darn it! I colored on. Don't color on the wrong layer. But you got, I also got to lock that layer. You want to lock that layer so you don't screw up with it. Okay, how's this looking? I wonder. Okay, now I just got to do the boots. Boots, there it is. Okay. You didn't know you were going to get singing lessons too in these tutorials. Holy shit. How not to sing. How not to sing by Dan Lawlis. You can learn the singing from somebody else. I can tell you how to draw comics and how not to sing, all in one video. Like a little bit of muscle. Careful though, careful with the muscles. Don't want to make them too muscular necessarily. And there are bodybuilder girls that are super strong, but it's a dance, you know. It's like the game of 21. Oh, came close. Get her stronger, make her stronger, make her tougher. Then over, and all of a sudden she's not attractive anymore. It becomes too masculine. Okay, all I gotta do is this white area here. I think I might zoom in a little bit for that. Should help me out. Okay, pretty loose coloring job, which sometimes actually looks better. Okay, let me flip it back and see if I see any mistakes. You're working on it one way for a while, working another way. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let me take this bit here. I want to just add a little bit of softness to the hair, so it's not. I mean, I got a strong layered mask or flat below it, but you want to just add a little bit of softness to it if you can. Maybe a strand or two that's kind of wisping out. Okay, there's my redraw. So add a little bit behind, a little background, just to be interesting. Let's see. Something like that. There it is. I could add the little bit of their highlight thing going here. Let's see. I'm going to create a clipping mask here. Now that does the same thing as locking a layer. So anything below. But I wanted to create an additional mask or a clipping mask because I don't don't know if I really want this or not. We'll just try it, see if it looks good. Add a little bit of. See how that looks. I probably won't like it, but whatever. Something. I'm not actually a big fan of backlighting. I know it's dramatic, but I feel like it kills the design sometimes. It's too many light sources. Key lighting is good for comics. So yeah, I don't like it. It's all right. Lose it. I like it just sort of like this. I prefer, actually, what I prefer to do, maybe just take this layer and get everything off of that. Delete all those things. I prefer like Rembrandt lighting. So I take that same key, the same clipping mask layer, make it into a multiply layer. This is my favorite thing to do, really. A nice blue. And then I could kind of like, wait, is it multiplying? It doesn't, no, it's not darkening. I thought so. Okay. And you kind of, gives you kind of a cool, then you can kind of get a tone over the whole thing. I really like that look. That does that sort of thing. And if it gets to be too much, you go in here and add a little bit of. It's cool. I could try different colors here. Maybe a little more green. Blue-green. I can put her in shadow like that, and that's cool, isn't it? Like kind of a dramatic shadow. But I want to see her face. It's cool. Okay, I think the last thing I'm going to do is just put some hot highlight spots on the metal, just to give it some pizzazz, some zingaroo. Wait, this has got to be above the one above the drawing. Some shine, you know, little hot reflective points. So there she is. There she is. Mrs. Wonder Woman. Looks like she's snooty or something. So yeah, I think this is a success. This works good. Let me see this face a little bit more. Make those lips. I don't usually like really red lips, but you know, in reality, but sometimes in a comic it's cool. Let me give her a little bit more smoky eye. She's kind of the lady from the 70s, so I can actually give her the blue eyeshadow. That'd be kind of fun. Blue eyeshadow is kind of awful in reality too. Well, I can lock this layer and take out some of this stuff too. Lock it. and then just throw it. And I mean, it's not, I don't really have to do this because it's so lightly colored already, but just maybe for this, some of this, this heavy down there. See, that's how it's so black. No, not important. It's still fine because it's still small in the drawing. Okay, there he is. The Dan Lawlis redraw of Jim Lee's artwork. Yeah, see when I talk about Jim Lee's stuff, see, this is the kind of thing, like a face like that just doesn't look good to me. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's cool. Oops, kind of get this thing right here. What do you guys think? Did you like it? Did I improve it, or just apples and oranges? I don't know. I mean, this has got style though. You know, that's the thing about art. You know, it's subjective. So he's got all this work and all this line work, all this interesting finesse. It's really cool. It's really nice, and that's what I'm not good at. What I'm good at is constructing a figure like this. So we all got our strengths and our weaknesses. So, alrighty then. Please like and share this stuff. I'm trying to get my watch hours up, so if you put on those videos and just go out there, get a pizza or something and let them play through the playlist and get my watch hours up for me if you don't mind, so I can get monetized. And if I can get monetized, then I can afford to make more of these, because I can't quit my day job unless well, of course I couldn't quit my day job anyways if I get monetized, but I can make more of these and at least get some pizza money or something. And that is it. So we'll see y'all next time in the next tutorial. Thanks everyone for showing up. Hope you enjoyed this one. Got some more fun stuff coming your way, and we'll see you next time. Thanks and bye.